As a devout Catholic, I had spent my entire life awaiting the rapture. I imagined it with reverence, with awe. I prayed for the day my soul would be lifted, when the trumpet of heaven would sound and I would be called home. But when it finally arrived, I realized this was not the God I worshipped. It's been 4 days since, I believe. Though time feels unfamiliar now, slipping and folding like paper in the wind, I sit in silence, with blinds drawn and planks nailed across the windows. The world outside too bright to bear. The television hums static, and the internet has long since gone quiet. All I have left is this laptop, the memory of my faith, and the sound of that eternal note still ringing through the air. It came on a Sunday, the Lord's Day, His day of rest, a fitting day, perhaps, for the end to begin. I had spent the morning in peace, sharing leftover dinner with my dog, Lily, a faithful Swiss shepherd. She had let herself into the backyard while I cleaned up, bounding joyfully in the sun. We were happy. We were safe. Until the sky began to sing. It wasn't music in the traditional sense. It was one long, deep note, carried by voices unlike any humans. It was beautiful and terrible at once. Then the sky itself tore open, like silk split by unseen hands, revealing not soft clouds and celestial calm, but blinding, golden light. It wasn't warm or gentle. It was fierce, raw, radiant. And from within that light, figures descended. They were beings of pure brilliance, shaped in impossible symmetry, and one of them came for me. Lily barked, her stance tense and ears pinned back. Without thinking, I opened the back door and called her inside. She'd obeyed instantly, her body low with fear. I slammed the door shut, trembling, and bolted it. The world outside was glowing so brightly that the light pierced even through my closed blinds, flooding the house in an eerie gold. The air itself seemed to vibrate. I felt it in my bones. Then it began. People vanished, not suddenly. It was slow, deliberate, like their very essence was being drawn upward. I could feel it, like strands of thread being unwoven. I heard my neighbor begin to pray, then scream, then silence. The note never ceased. I wanted to believe they had gone to heaven, that they were taken because they were pure, but I was left behind. That night I wept. I hadn't cried in years, not even at my mother's funeral, but I wept until my chest ached. Lily never left my side, licking my face, resting her head beside mine. I slept on the floor with her, lulled into uneasy sleep by the steady rise and fall of her breath. Morning came. The light remained. The hum persisted. The world had not reset. It had transformed. Lily waited patiently by her empty bowls, and I rushed to fill them, chiding myself for forgetting. But who could blame me? Outside, heaven, or something else, had touched the earth. I whispered a prayer as I poured her water. Then came the knock. 3 gentle raps on the front door. Lily froze. I stopped breathing. The sound sent my heart racing. Then I heard it, not through my ears, but in my mind. Damien. A voice, soft and soothing, like a breeze whispering through the trees. Asterisk, asterisk, the end is here. Come now, your creator awaits. I stood speechless, paralyzed. It's all right, child. Heaven calls for you and your companion. My hand moved toward the door without thought. The voice was calm, comforting, but Lily growled. Her bark shattered the spell. The harmony broke. I stepped back, shaking. What happened to the woman yesterday? I asked aloud. Silence. In that silence, I understood. She had not ascended. She had not entered heaven. The day dragged on. There were no more voices, no more knocks. I cried again that night. I've done little else since. The divine light does not fade. I don't know if it's day or night anymore. The world outside is golden and still, unmoving. I noticed my hearing was fading. I didn't hear Lily's paws on the floor like I used to. She seemed more anxious now, afraid of everything. The low note, once resounding and powerful, had dimmed, but not gone. It was never gone. Then came another knock. 3 again. Lily bolted toward the back door, whining, pressing herself against it. Damien. I covered my ears, though it did no good. The voice was inside me. Asterisk, asterisk, comb. Your creator calls. Leave, I shouted. This is not my God. The voice paused, then returned with a calm that chilled me. I said, "Your creator, Damien, not your God." I had no answer for that, just silence. After that day, the voice stopped returning, but the hum remained, fainter now. My hearing grows worse, and I fear it is permanent. This morning, I didn't hear Lily open the sliding glass door. I was awake. I should have stopped her, but I didn't hear her go. I turned just in time to see her running toward the light. She vanished. I prayed she found peace. I have to believe that. But I know in my heart, the being outside wasn't the one who took her. It tried to reach me. Its form lingered just beyond the glass, but I closed the door in time. Now it waits. I still pray, not because I expect an answer, but because it's all I know. And though heaven no longer feels like the place I imagined, I hold to the God I once believed in, the one who taught love, mercy, and grace. My Creator waits outside, but He is not my God. To whoever finds this, pray for me. I don't ask because I deserve it, but because I don't know what else to do. I didn't mean to lose Lily. I didn't want any of this. Please remember me not as the man who opened the door, but the one who stood firm when it mattered most. And may God have mercy on my soul.